For whoever's watching, can I get some cards, some oracle cards, please? Messages for whoever's watching. I'm getting containment here. Balance, but also containment. Someone's trying to control a huge surge of emotions. It's almost like I feel like if someone thinks about you too much, it could really turn into like a whole ocean of emotion. But this could also be you. I do sense that there is somebody here who has to really contain themselves at the thought of you. Here's something wild and fierce to them. And there's a message here for you too of really finding outlets for these places within you that need expression. There's some message here about not doing away. It's not about making these parts of yourself go away. It's actually giving them shape and form. That will be important. You're the ocean to someone. Have you ever stood at the ocean's edge? I'm sure you have, for the most part, unless you're Amish, I think. But then I would ask you to imagine standing at the ocean's edge over a 2-month period of time. Let's just say you were to time lapse. You're standing at the ocean and you're time lapsing it for 2 months. And the expression and the waves and the storms. So it could be that somebody's keeping you at a distance because you either produce this within them or they sense that you are inviting them into something more than they know what to do with. It's one thing to go to the beach and then come home. It's another thing to decide to dive into the ocean, to become one with the ocean, to merge with the ocean. Wow, I'm almost getting temperance vibes here. Something's stirring in the deep. Not a song or something. I don't know. I feel like there's a song about that. I just heard We Could Have Had It All by, the famous Adele. We could have had it all. Something in the deep. Da-da-da. You had my heart and soul. I don't know all the lyrics to that song. You might be growing distant from someone too. You might be pulling back your ocean from someone. Like, well, let me just pull back then. That came out a little bit in yesterday's read. It's almost like someone sees you moving away, but they want to keep you with them. They just don't know. They don't want to pop the bubble. They want to keep you where they can see you. They don't want you to get away from them. They don't want you to go. And yet it's a lot for them to take on, or they're trying to figure out how to stay balanced, how to stay mature, how to approach this, how to not just dive in emotionally, because you can make a lot of emotional moves that aren't really great moves. Ooh, stirring up some things. Okay, wow. Okay, now I don't know what to do. That's it. Let's go. Bye. That's the message. I can't do anymore. I'm too overwhelmed. Reflection. I just got like deep thought from this card. It's interesting because you see the perspective here is off in the distance, but then you see it here as well. There's some sort of mirroring effect. You have lived some stories. There are some stories to tell. There are perspectives that you have. I also do get that you have turned your back. You're really considering closing something out. You're really considering letting something go, and just, I think this person can sense that. I think it makes you sad. I think it makes you reflect on your story and the parts of your life where maybe you've had similar experiences. You could also be causing someone to reflect as well. Maybe you have a perspective that you're more of like a dark storm. I really hope my phone doesn't die because I like this read. But they see you as something so beautiful. You might have a very quiet way about you, a way of expressing, a way of being. Something about scars, something about turning your back, though. Thinking about the part that you played. Yeah, I'm getting decay, which is a natural cycle. It's a natural life process in nature for things to die and to be reborn out of nothing, literally nothing. And this is something, it's like about letting something come to its natural end. I feel like you're really deep in reflection. I get like the sun setting. I get like you are walking away. You're walking through this portal, letting someone else letting someone go. It's like you're allowing yourself to kind of fade into the background and let things fall how they will fall. So there's a lot of maturity coming from you, but I think it's from really deep lessons that you've learned. I'm getting someone that's learned these lessons before, that being put on a pedestal is not enough. like you need someone, you desire someone who can dive in. I think you're reflecting on how you've had to walk alone in unknown lands before, in unknown territories before. Reflecting on, it's almost like I'm getting like, here I go again. Here it is again. Like, here I go again, leaving this behind. It's like a familiar, and it's like a familiar road, even though it's a new road. Like starting anew. Like, well, this is a familiar feeling, letting something go. But it's also a very trusting, loving thing for yourself. You weren't going to let this person just hold on to you as this idea that they set on a pedestal or that they could just access here and there. You are trying to figure out, I think, how to move deeper into your life. And I can feel this person like they feel you slipping away. It's changing the shape of them too. They don't just get to keep you. Earth and water here could be significant. I feel like you're dealing with someone who doesn't know what they want or doesn't quite know who they are, how to figure it out. Like if they were thinking of leaving someone to be with you, you kind of, but never really fully stepping into it, you moving on is like they're kind of sinking back into place. But what's interesting is that the decay is happening, like something's been set in motion where there's an aspect of you coming into their life that showed them that what was really real and sturdy and what wasn't. And how everything now is kind of, when something decays, it's formless. It doesn't make sense. It's nothing. It's probably gross and smelly and it's ugly and it loses its shape and its texture and its familiarity. But it's compost for, it can be compost for organic material. It's an organic material that gives life to others, that makes the world beautiful. It's inevitable. I feel like someone is grasping onto something that is like they can feel that they're losing you, but it's like they feel this set in of decay, of, I don't know, you stirred up something in them where they don't know even, like they can sense you leaving, but it's also like messing with whatever stability they thought their life had. It's almost like, oh, what is real? What do I really think about things? What do I really believe about things? Because I feel like this person had love for you. This is beautiful and sad. And I think you have seen the writing on the wall. You've seen the story play out. I think you stayed around for a while to kind of see. Yeah, you already understand this. You have an understanding of how this is going to work. Of you already understand that this will produce some sort of wisdom, some sort of pearl of knowledge. The shape of this is really interesting to me. I see like a whale. I see a progression of events. Like here's 3, but then we have 5. I feel, I see, I do see the clitoris. I don't know why I made that face. I know it's like, I feel like something is evolving and shifting. It's interesting because I was talking about the ocean and I see a whale here. I can't escape it. Like it's almost like, does someone decide to dive in as you're fading? They realize, well, it's all decaying anyway. I want to dive. I want to take this risk. I want to. Yes, there's wisdom, but there's also life. There's also acknowledging and coming to a greater understanding of what I want. And I think a large part of it is you've made some sort of impact and you carry a wisdom that is very attractive and beautiful, and someone doesn't want that to go. It's like you're like a sea creature. You're a sea creature, a magical, like oyster, whale. It's like someone wants to dive down and dig you up from the bottom of the ocean. Potential. Yeah, you're very responsible. It's almost like somebody's maybe believing that there is something here. There is a way. There's someone can't help but feel the magical nature of whatever this is. It's like they don't want it to go. They can feel it going and they don't want it to go. I don't know if they've had a dream. I do sense that they've had some sort of dream. They can't let go. They really sense a potential in what could be. Can't access the thoughts. Like if they were to weave their world with yours, I don't know if you'll have it in you to wait and you come across as someone who is like, well, I have things to do. I have a life that I need to tend to. I have responsibilities. This is someone at a distance from you. I feel like when someone thinks about you, they feel like the wind is blowing in their hair, or yeah, they sense the potential of what your lives could be together. And you could be like, well, my life also comes with the reality of this. I'm Yeah, someone's got you top of mind. I don't know if they think about relocating, if they think about hope, if they think about promise. They dream about, there's someone here who dreams about being with you, holding you up, diving in. And I think sometimes you turn your back, but I think sometimes you turn back around. I don't know. Maybe it's in your dreams where you both meet each other in some kind of way. You, though, live more in the reality of your life. And I think you have feelings. You've sparked something in this person that as you move away, it brings them back to you. It brings them wondering how to keep you in their life in some kind of way. Because they sense something holy, they sense something, they don't want something to die out, they don't want something to decay. They find you to be this pearl. They find you to be this stunning pearl in a world that is very, sometimes too structured and too perfect. You know, you're this like wild pearl. They want, yeah, it's like they want to work with you. Again, more earth energy. They want to build something with you, a simplistic life with you, but that's full of meaning. They see the potential. Okay, that's the read. Love you all.